Hugh Jackman gives us one last ride with the character, the Wolverine. So Logan, in this movie, he's a bum. He is old, he's so exhausted, he has no hope, he is just a bum on the street, and he has a little job as a limo driver who the only reason to get this job is to make some money, make a quick buck to buy the medicine for his friend Charles Xavier, who has an illness. He has some kind of Alzheimer in that movie, and because he has the strongest brain in the universe, this is a pretty danger, because when something happens with his brain and he's on the loose, the whole world can explode. Someday one Mexican woman contacts Wolverine and says, "You are Wolverine, you are Logan, you need my help. Please, I have a girl who is exactly like you." And Logan's response, "Get away, I don't know you, fuck you." And after that event, the enhancement comes with a mechanic arm who says the same questions to Logan. Did you find or did you see that girl, and do you know anything about this ID? And the same answer from Logan. Get the fuck out of my car. I just want drinking my booze all day and leave me in peace. Right? For Logan, somehow something triggers in his brain and says, there cannot be any coincidence. This woman comes and then this mechanic guy comes and asks about the same girl. There's a connection. And Charles Xavier in his dementia is just starting talking blah 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 all the time, and Logan just thinks, oh, this guy gets crazy with every year. He gets older, he gets crazier. But in reality, Charles Xavier talked to the little girl who everyone mentioned. So there's something behind all that. So eventually it happens. They are together. Then they go to the hideout where Charles Xavier is, and then the henchman got notice of that, and he goes to Logan to get the girl. So you all know that from the trailer. So that means shit happens, and when it happens, it's so glorious, so violent, so bloody. Finally, because always we know we love Wolverine and his claws, but eventually every time I can't comprehend that thing. We saw the old movies X-Men, and I thought, why you fuckers do PG-13? Are you so greedy? Do you want your own money pits like Scrooge McDuck? I guess so. But anyways, they took the risk here, and I guess we have to thank Deadpool for that risk, because Deadpool proved us that rated R movies can make some money. And so Logan did that thing. Make the risk and made it rated R, and thankfully it's rated R. It has everything. It has gore, it has decapitations, it has swearing, it has boobs in the Marvel movie. It has okay, there's one scene with a drunk girl, so boobs. And anyways, boobs. And that was always my issue with the X-Men movies. As I said, can they just pretend he had a fight Wolverine every time? The fucking claws are so clean, but here just blood and the features of the flesh just drips out to the claw, to the floor. Oh yeah. So Hugh Jackman again, he plays Wolverine for the third time in his solo movie, and the first movie was somehow it was crap to say. The second movie I don't see it, but now after Logan I have to catch up to say my own opinion. But Logan is fantastic, and Logan is on that Dark Knight level, you understand? Because it has its humor scenes, but it was not so overthrown to the screens as like the other Marvel movies. Look, we can use that for a funny line, or the Avengers, or well, Captain America was freaked out in Logan. He will always say every 5 minutes, language. But that's the cool thing. It has this Dark Knight, because the story is so dark, so depressive, so somber. There is no hope, no bright light of hope for Logan. He is just a miserable bum. He is broken, beat and scarred. He has his claws, he has his Wolverine power, but his healing process, because he is now so old, it gets so slower. So bullets don't pop out just like when he was young. He just have to force that out, and you see him paint just slowly fall. Awesome. One scene where he has to rip out his claw because he's so weak that he's now not coming so naturally outside. That was awesome. But all this old and all this depressed, this all reminds me so a lot of Max Payne 3, and I love this game and I love that movie. Great thing about Logan is it's definitely, I say right now, it's the best Marvel movie I saw. It's the best Wolverine performance ever. And the cool thing is it works as a stand-alone movie. Just you have the bonus that Wolverine is in the movie. Just like The Dark Knight, it was so impressive. Just a crime action thriller. You had the bonus that the Batman is in the movie. So where The Dark Knight is DC's superior movie, so Logan is Marvel's now best movie ever, and equals movie itself without the comic book stamp. I praised high enough with Hugh Jackman, he was fantastic, and Patrick Stewart also, he brightened up again as the role of Charles Xavier. He was so fantastic with his so beautiful British accent when he's talking. He can talk forever. He has such a beautiful voice, and he was fantastic also in that movie. And what I really liked about the movie is first egg place in the near border, Mexican border. It has this western theme. It reminds me a lot of Shane. You know Shane? The El Bandi's favorite western. Outlaw protects the city, and there's a little boy in the end. So boy, character, Wolverine girl. Get the connection. And after that westernish scenario, we go to a road movie scenario. Reminds me a lot of Last of Us, because there's a shot, you know that just Wolverine drives and the girl just looking outside in the window with the sunglasses, and this was exactly when in that scenario it was raining. There was one scene from Last of Us, so we don't need really a Last of Us movie now. Just see Logan. In the end, I recommend everyone to see Logan. Not only the comic book lovers, the nerds, just also the regular moviegoers. This is a superb movie. It's an A+ movie. It's the best movie that Marvel has ever done, and I'm sure this is so hard to top it. So Deadpool 2, you have a hard task before you. And it's amazing how Hugh Jackman gave us that performance. It's a perfect way for a farewell for this role. And it's a really, in the end you have a tear literally and figuratively for that character. Go see Logan, please check it out. And now after saw that movie, I have to check up with the comics. So thank you all for watching. So long and good night.